I work for a leisure company that specializes in soft play, indoor soccer, and laser tag. Before the pandemic hit, we were in the middle of negotiating a lease renewal for one of our parks. Everything seemed to be going smoothly, but the landlords were hard to reach. Then 2020 happened. All our sites were shut down, and chaos ensued. Lease negotiations fell off the radar. No one thought the landlord would push for eviction during such unprecedented times, especially since they were still collecting rent while all businesses in the area were closed. We were wrong. A few days ago, we received a letter stating we had just 7 days to vacate the premises. It warned us that anything left behind would become the landlord's property. That line was crucial. Emptying a space like ours is no easy task. Our equipment is installed with a lot of construction work, and with lockdown in place, we had no staff and most businesses were shut. Losing a profitable site along with all its assets would be a significant blow. Then it got worse. Just a few days into our eviction notice, we discovered the landlord had started advertising our park to our competitors. He wasn't just offering the building, he was selling all our equipment pre-installed and ready to go, just needing a rebranding. He thought we wouldn't be able to clear out the park. We were furious. Here's where the malicious compliance kicked in. We were given 7 days to move everything out, and that's exactly what we did. Local businesses stepped up, offering free space to store our belongings. A few people emerged from lockdown, and together, we spent the week removing, selling, or destroying everything that belonged to us. We didn't even leave behind the light fixtures. In previous site vacates, we often left thousands of dollars worth of disco lights because they were too difficult to remove. We typically left behind the construction and fixtures that made the space recognizable. Not this time. We ripped up the flooring, tore down non-original walls, dismantled our manager's offices, and took down all the artwork and lockers. The landlord's new deals were now dead in the water. He faced a hefty renovation bill to install new flooring, or would need to find a company willing to do it themselves. With lockdown extended another 4 weeks, he was left without rent and potential buyers. The silver lining? We managed to sell the assets we retrieved. Fridges, TVs, equipment, tables, and the lack of rent helped keep our business afloat and paid staff wages. Update? I apologize for the delay in updating you all. I wanted to wait for everything to unfold. Here's what happened next. We handed in the keys, and it was probably the quickest handover we've ever had. The landlord clearly didn't want to engage in conversation. There was definitely an elephant in the room, but he said nothing about our missing equipment. Complications arose when it came time to retrieve our deposits. However, he had no grounds to withhold them, since the building was in excellent condition. We had done much of the maintenance ourselves, leaving it in better shape than we found it. We also cleaned up 99% of the mess from our demolition efforts, so he couldn't bill us for cleaning. A little pressure from our legal team ensured we got back everything owed to us in full. As of now, the building remains vacant, and we're unaware of any potential buyers. Despite the pandemic and business closures, our company is still standing. All staff are employed and doing well. Thank you to everyone who took the time to read this, and for those who reminded me for updates. A huge shout out to the amazing people who gave awards. I truly appreciate it and have been passing on the good karma.